Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today we've got a young fella here. This is Buck, who's a rescue horse by one of our new students, and I literally haven't done anything with him. He's just arrived and the owner's just spent a few minutes just doing a bit of a play around with him, but this is his third session now with us. We have no idea if he's ever been ridden, given his age and how skinny he was when the owner got him. We seriously doubt it. But so today's goal is we'd love to ride him if we could. We may not. We'll see. We certainly want to get him saddled today and carrying it around. So that's what today's all about. And we'll just see how much we get done and see how he goes. So with this guy, everything is about confidence. He was real skeptical, and rightly so. You know, he's been physically abused, malnourished, wasted away. The owner's got some pretty bad photos of him, and so he's got every reason in the world not to trust humans. But for him to survive in the human world, he's got to learn that not all of us are out to get him. And he's doing that. This guy really wants to be a friend. So with him, his biggest problem when we first got him was when he gets scared, he didn't move his feet. He just froze, locked up. And it's not an uncommon thing in horses, in that people think the horse is calm, relaxed and ready for the next bit. And when you look at them and you go, well, that horse is petrified. You know, he should be running and bucking and acting like a Fruit Loop, but he's not. He's just standing still. He's frozen. So for this guy, it was all about teaching him to get him to move these feet. Show me when you're a bit bracy like that. Don't just freeze, move your feet. Just come off that. I'm wiggling my fingers. You can't see it, but I am. Just come off that. Feet stand still. There. Now I want him to hold it for a bit longer, so I haven't given to him. I haven't quit. I need you to stand still, and I need you to flex. I need you to flex. There it was. He held it for that extra second. Sling our rope over. Reach for his nose. A little wiggle. We can all see the brace there. So my hand is not pulling. There it is. So this side for him is a lot tougher. There it is, there it is. Give it back to him. Beautiful. He's going through an emotional roller coaster. Now when I stand up, what I'm not doing is pulling on my pommel, okay? When I stand up in my saddle, I'm actually trying to push down on the other side of the saddle to balance it. So even though my hand might be up here, even up here, I'm not pulling, it's a push. And depending on what sort of saddle you got, it's sometimes easier or harder than it sounds. Depending on how well your saddle fits. If you've got a really poor fitting saddle, then it's imperative that you push down or someone actively balances it for you, because you don't want to twist it. There we go. Much better. Now we just rub a bit. Now the other things we're going to do before that other leg even considers going over, I want to be able to rub down on my stirrup, rub back on his outside hip, move it around a little bit, like that. You may not be able to feel it or see it, but he flinches and jumps a little bit when we rub down on that stirrup. Safer, calmer, braver, more relaxed about it. And you get that. You might have to go through some fireworks, you know, particularly horses that have been scared like this and they've learnt some bad patterns and bad habits from their mistreatment. And they've learnt how to protect themselves. They've learned how to get rid of people because it's protecting themselves. So bad horses, rogues, whatever you want to call them, they're not born that way. They're made that way. And humans made them. So you can't hold it against the horse. At the same time, he has to change. But you know, I get why you don't like your ears being touched, my friend. I really do. Someone's used that as a handlebar. I know that. But at the same time, I'm not going to give to him pulling his head back anymore. Okay? There we go. Forward motion. So it's very difficult to turn, steer, control any horse if you don't have any forward motion. And that's why this guy, he was a challenge, was going to be a challenge about riding him, is because when he gets scared, he freezes. So everything has been about the groundwork, getting him to this point that when you feel a little uncomfortable, a little bit unconfident, the answer isn't freeze. The answer isn't lock up. The answer is keep yourself soft, loosen your feet, and move them for me. Good, because he is a little unconfident. And if we hadn't taken the time that we've done, this could be a whole different, it would have been a whole different kettle of fish. That's nice, there we go, that's nice. Let's see if we can go a little bit to the right now. So in time that right front foot, not going to make a fight about it. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Boy. Right front, 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 right front,